Hello everyone, and welcome to Chatterbox Crew. My name is Nathaniel.
And I'm Maria.
I hope that you all grabbed a drink and a snack and are ready for a chat because we are ready to chat today. How was your week,
We have
Maria?
a little friend, Zuki.
Oh yeah, we have our... Come here,
a
honey.
little guest. An honorable guest.
Yeah, look how huge he's got.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he looks chunkier. Is that blood? Were you out hunting? Look, I swear, there's like a little glimmer of redness right here.
Honey, what have you been doing outside?
Man, that's why he's chunky. He be hunting.
I know.
He said he brought you a gift recently.
He did bring me a dead squirrel, and I said...
Hey, he's a hunter. He is an outside cat, so it makes sense.
He is. She's not. She wouldn't last a day out there.
She did, didn't she?
Actually, she did. She did. She did last the whole night.
We found her in a
once.
bush, you said. Kind of scared you. She said she was
Crying.
scared.
She was in a bush crying.
So
and I
she
was
couldn't.
like, I was like, what did you expect?
She was like, you wanted to get out. And she still wants to get out.
And she still wants...
She said, I need one more round. You need to get her a leash, bro. That'd be so fun, though. Like, her on a leash, and you can, like, go for a little walk with Zook. That's gonna be a sight.
Yeah, aside from my neighbors, they're...
It'd be so fun.
What the fuck?
Like, you would feel so fun doing it.
I would. No, I would.
It'd be so much fun. Just like you and your cats walking on a nice, lovely day.
What the fuck are you doing?
I think I'd just be like, oh, that's so cute if I saw that. Like, literally be like, oh my god, that's so cute.
Oh my God.
Like, literally be like, that's so cute.
But
my week has been pretty good. Oh my gosh. I put my car in my name this week.
Did you?
Yes, girl, and I even got an insurance. I was kind of nervous for, like, getting the insurance, like, because, like, I've always heard, like, it's gonna be expensive, especially, like, for your first time, like, at a young age, like, it's gonna be really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone was saying, it's gonna be so expensive. And I'm here thinking, like, oh my gosh, probably gonna be, like, $600 or more. Or, like, around there. Because, like, I remember someone told me it was, like, $600 that they ended up paying when they, like, first, like, got an insurance by themselves.
Ugh.
And I was like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. But then when I only went to one place. I did call, like, Costco, because apparently they had, like, an insurance. My mom wanted me to check it out. They weren't gonna give it to me. So then...
Sorry.
So then I was like, okay, I need to go look somewhere else. And I went to State Farm. That was like the first place I went to. I went there and girl, I got a good fucking deal. In my opinion, I feel like I got a good deal.
Which is it?
It's like $200 something.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good deal, I think.
And I even got life insurance too now. It would have been less, but then I got that. Zook, put them nails away.
You know he never does. He never does. Ah.
Oh,
He got me.
See, he
too.
put them away, but I ain't put them on you.
Yeah.
I'm chilling with that, Zook.
Yeah. You can stab me all you want, but
Stab
never
your dada,
on
not me. But yeah, got my own. Oh, my license plate. I already told you this yesterday.
You did tell me.
But I got AIU. I'm really big with, like, reading the license plates, and I really liked mine before. I mean, it was just rib, but, like, it reminded me of rip, and, like, I don't know. I was like, oh, that's so funny and cute. But then now I have AIU. It just reminds me of that Old MacDonald Had a Farm song. You know how it says EIU? Mine's AIU. Yesterday I kept saying it, AIU. AIU.
This kind of reminds me of like IUD.
IUD.
Yeah.
See, you said it reminds me of that, but I don't think of that. I feel like it's not the same, like,
Flow
as AIU, EIU. IUD? AIU. What?
I don't know. It's just like it was the first thing that came to my mind when I said it out loud. I was like,
I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, an acronym for it. I mean, it's not terrible.
AIU?
But, like, AIU. Literally, I was thinking to myself, like, it's not terrible, but, like, AIU. Yeah. But I had a good night. I did a little celebration. I drank a little bit. It was nice.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, well, honestly, when I first started texting you... What part was I feeling mysterious? You hungry? What part was I feeling mysterious? I remember saying it, but I don't remember about what. Oh, about people not feeling... I remember I went to Instagram and I looked at someone's story, because, you know, I'm just looking at the stories, and I was like, this just seems so unreal sometimes.
And then you said, do you ever think, no, someone's not real?
Yeah, some people just seem so unreal to me, where I'm like, how are you even real?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where like the lives that they live.
Yeah, it's like, do you really go do something, like, when I don't see you? Like, you're really doing something? Like, you're actually living, like, a life?
Do you ever think that about me?
I have thought that. I feel like not recently, but, like, I definitely have had thoughts of that with you. Like, I feel like more in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You just, like, kind of seemed unreal.
You know, I was
Maybe it's kind of in the middle, but, like, definitely not, like, any recent time. I don't think I thought about you recently.
I was literally thinking about that the other night. I was like, Because there's this boy that I'm talking to, and I was like, literally, what does he do when he's not with me?
Yeah.
Literally, what does he do?
I get what you mean.
Besides just, like, spend time with me and talk to me.
Yeah. It's like, what are you up to?
Literally, like, what he's, like, going to a birthday party tonight, and I'm like, you have a life outside of me? Don't fucking blame me.
Yeah, how was your week?
Girl, how the things you have lied like, it was, like, I went to the fair, and the fair was really fun. I really enjoyed the fair. I didn't get on any scary rides because I just don't really like the fair that much. And the food, can we talk about how expensive the fair is?
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we spending that? Like, it was like, I walked up to this stand and I was like, ooh, we can get some churros with some ice cream, and it was like $17, and I said, no.
Yeah.
No. But I got to ride some rides. I had a good time. I took some videos. I'll show you them. But girl, yesterday at work, like, I was like wanting to die the entire time.
Really?
The entire
No, it was
time.
especially like I feel like it was around the time when I left, when it started becoming like a shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the moment I got there till like 7:30, lines,
No, yeah.
backed up lines, and even after 6 o'clock, they were like, "Can I still do the deal?" No.
Yes,
Are you
I know how some people be like that. They're like, "Can you like honor it?"
I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid? Do you not know what time is? Do you not know how time works?"
Yeah.
I love, and this lady was like, "It's 6:01. You really can't do the deal." And I was like, "No, no." So ridiculous. And they were like, "So it's not 50% off my whole order? Do you know how to read?"
Yeah. Yes. It's like, did you read what it is? Like, come on now.
It was just like so miserable. And then
He is so chunky, girl. I'm telling you, he's chunkier than usual. But I love it. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, I have a new favorite animal. It's a pangolin. They're literally... It's giving artichoke. They're so cute, though.
An artichoke? Like
It's giving artichoke, yes, like the vegetable. But they're so cute. Apparently they're like endangered though, because like people keep like killing them for their scales. But they're literally they're giving like armadillo also.
That really is giving artichoke.
Yes, but they're like literally look at that. But like they're so cute. They're like so cute. If I were to ever be an animal, I'd pick to be a pangolin, I think. A pangolin or that fucking bird I like. I think it's called shoebird.
What the fuck is a shoebird?
Or maybe it's shoebug. No, it's not shoebug bird. Because I remember I said that once.
Oh,
it was a shoebill. I love these fucking... I love them.
Oh, the scary birds? Ew!
I love them so much. I would be a shoebill.
What the fuck?
I would either be a shoebill... I would be a shoebill or a pangolin, girl. Fucking
that's
monkey.
Not real. I don't think that's real.
Apparently they make this sound. That sounds like a gun. It's a specific gun. I don't know guns.
I don't like that.
And it goes.
I don't like
but
that.
yeah,
at all.
oh my god, if you were to be an animal, what would you pick?
If I were to be an animal?
Well, maybe an axolotl too. No, I would definitely be a pangolin first, shoebill next, and an axolotl.
if I gotta choose.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd love to be. You know what I would love to be?
Are you licking my fingers?
Oh my god. See what?
Do you think I'm dirty?
Can I tell you what he did this morning? I think he thinks I'm dirty because I was laying there and it was like 6:30 in the morning. He was laying next to me and I started petting him.
Just look where I just touched.
Yeah,
I think he thinks I'm
that's what he
dirty.
did to me too. I pet him and then I stopped petting him and I looked over and he was right where I pet him. I was like, "Do you think I'm fucking dirty?
Do you think we're dirty?" Oh my gosh, is that what it means? Zuka, I'm not dirty. You're dirty.
No, you're literally dirty because you don't ever
go outside.
Yeah, you go outside.
You in them bushes.
You get crying.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, how was the rest of your week?
Also, if I was gonna be an animal, I'd love to be like a rich lady's cat. You know what I mean? I want that life of luxury.
Yeah.
I want like a fluffy white cat, and like a rich old lady's home. Just
I know, literally just perched like.
That's what I would want to be. But I'd also want to be a roach.
A roach.
Like you know those like one of those roaches that like have like, you know, they have like the horns, if you will, like the horn.
No. Like the really big ass ones?
Yeah.
I know the really big roaches.
They're called like dung beetles.
Just show me it. Just show me.
I can't pull it up on this phone, bitch.
Oh, I'll look it up.
No service
like,
on this
if
one.
it's like just a really big ass roach, and I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like a dung beetle, I think is what it's called. It has like those like, you know, those like little things. Those little.
The antennas?
Yes, that.
That's not a roach. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like a roach to me. Maybe it's part of roach.
It's a beetle. It's a beetle. It's a beetle.
Yeah. Whoa. Why do you want to be this one? Whoa. I guess they're really strong, huh?
That's poop, bitch.
That's poop?
The dung beetle. They eat poop.
They poop?
They eat poop.
Yeah, I'm reading it. That feed on feast. You want to eat shit?
I just think it'd be like so like interesting to be like one of those. See what their life is like.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, because I wouldn't pick one. I mean, you do you, girl.
I think it'd be so interesting.
Wow.
Well, other than that, my week was fine. It was like fine. It was just like whatever.
Oh, they also use poop to like as air conditioning for themselves. They roll it up in balls. Wow.
I know. See, aren't they
I
interesting?
mean, it's definitely interesting. Yeah.
I would be a dung beetle. I would be a dung beetle.
Oh my gosh! But speaking about roaches, when you said roach, I did remember. I saw this TikTok at some point. It was some point during this week. I remember I saw it. Where I forgot what it's called, but you know where like, I've seen people do it with, like flowers, but also with insects. You know when they like, it's like the insects inside, but it's like a clear like coating on the outside. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like you see it like when we went to like
like those
like crystal stores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, she pretty much did that apparently with a roach. She said like this roach has been tormenting me for like a whole week at my house. So she like caught it finally, and she like did that. She like somehow like put that clear thing around it. But like everyone in there was like, watch that roach somehow get out. Because you know how like people say like you try to kill it and like it fucking goes somewhere else and you don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, they're like, imagine like come out, it comes after you. Or like imagine like one of you like look at it and it's not there anymore.
It's gone.
Or like you just see it twitching. I would scream. And it was a big ass roach too that she had in there.
Speaking of roaches, you're gonna be so proud of me. Mm-hmm. I was so brave. I was so brave. I was just chilling here, just, you know, I was sitting on this couch, scrolling, having a good time, playing a little Roblox, and I look over, and there was just a little roach over there. Bitch, this is what my
cat... I think I see ants.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, just when you pointed there, I just see a bunch of, like...
Oh, yeah, I see them. Bitch, what the fuck?
There's, like, a bunch.
You know, that's probably on me. I did leave those Zaxby's containers in here till literally just now.
Really,
girl? Until you got here.
That's terrible.
And I was just like... Today was just so like the
girl.
Week
that was last
like,
week. What do you mean today?
I mean, the week was just like so long and so hard that I just like didn't even deal with like cleaning my house at all.
Damn.
I was just like the whole week.
Damn.
I just couldn't.
What happened? Was it just like emotionally?
I was just so draining the whole week. I got home from work yesterday, and I couldn't even have any me time. I was just so tired. I was just immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, my week was fine. Just like really draining. I was kind of sad.
You know.
Did you like my text this morning? I thought that was so funny. I always kick my feet when I text you those things. When it's gloomy, I'll just text Maria, "Are you feeling wilted?"
Oh, I thought you texted it because like I thought it was gonna rain.
Yeah, I was like,
so I was gonna answer you and be like I'm goo again, but then I just didn't answer you.
I'm goo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that makes me giggle. It makes me giggle every single time.
I'm goo. What you got, girl?
I went to Spinks today, and I was heartbroken.
Why?
I was betrayed, even. I love to go to Spinks because you can use, like, cash at the pumps, right?
Yeah.
They got rid of the cash at the pumps at the one next to our job.
Really?
And I was like, please.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, the one next to the ice cream place?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Bro, I wonder when they did it, because, like, I deadass used cash, like,
the
2
other
weeks
day.
ago. Yeah.
I went there and I was just like, I was so upset. I was like, are you for real? And now I gotta go to the Spink that's on the other side and use cash
down the road.
Yeah, the one that's down the road.
Like a 2-minute down the rown.
The one that's down the road, and I gotta use cash there. But I was just so gagged. Are they gonna do that to the rest of them?
Yeah, damn, no. I hope they don't, because I like whenever I have cash and I want to use cash as gas, I like going to Spinks. Because I don't want to go, like, obviously I know you can use cash even at the gas station, but, like, you gotta go inside. I don't want to go do all that.
I never go anywhere but Spinks if I have cash.
Really?
I fucking hate going inside.
I mean, I usually go to QT, because, like, there's one, like, right next to my house. So it's, like, if I need gas, I usually just go there. And then, I usually use my card. But, like, if I'm wanting to use cash, I go to Spinks. In the beginning, when I first started driving, I used to use only cash, and I don't want to go to Spinks.
Yeah, I don't like to use my card for gas.
Yeah.
I like to use cash. On it.
Yeah. She was playing with the cup and then she knocked it over. She literally went, Tra! And then I don't know what she was expecting, but it fell. And then she
Oh, I love to use my tips. That's like why. That's like the
that's why.
That's like all I use for gas is just my tips.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of which, our coworkers have been making me so angry.
Why?
I was telling you about it the other day. They always talk shit about my breaks, but they never go over like 13 minutes. But they just have this fucking narrative in their head, and I don't know where they got it from. That I'm making my 10-minute breaks like 30s.
I guess they just miss you.
And I'm just
they're like longing for your aura back.
You gotta hear the way they talk to me about it though.
Back.
The way they talk to me is so degrading, and it pisses me off.
Really?
And it makes me just want to like punch him in the fucking face. Like I genuinely.
Wait, degrading?
Okay, maybe degrading is not the right word.
I guess I was like degrading. Like what the fuck are you saying to you?
They're like talking shit, but doing it to my face. Mm-hmm. Like, here we go, taking another long break, and I'm like, I'm literally gonna punch you in the fucking square.
I would just play along with their narrative. Yeah.
See
you in 30.
I'm like literally just like tired of it. I hate. Oh my.
You're just not into it.
Like, fucking stop it. It was pissing me off. And anyway, have you been using your DJ?
Yeah. I haven't used it that often recently. I'm usually been on my on repeat. My on repeat right now is really perfect.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the stuff I always do this. So like I go through like every few months I switch it up. But, like, it's usually, like, the same kind of songs I'm listening to. And, like, right now I'm, like, vibing with every single song right now. So it's, like, pretty perfect right now. And I'm just, like, listening to that a lot.
The DJ has a weird,
I like listening to DJ sometimes, though. He gives me some good music. Recommendations sometimes. No, for me, personally, I've definitely gotten a few songs out of him where I'm like, wow, I've never heard this before, but I love it. But what were you going to say?
He has a weird obsession with, like, me owning a roller rink. And, like, he'll always be like, if you owned a roller rink, this is the song that you would play. And I'm like, and it's like, literally, he does it, like, every, like, 3 times that, like, I change the category. He's like, here's some more roller rink songs. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Does he talk about a roller rink with you?
Not that I remember of.
He's always talking about a damn roller rink.
Sometimes I don't let him speak. Because I'm just too busy, like...
You really don't. You never... I let him speak.
Sometimes I don't.
I let him speak every time.
No.
And
because I'm trying to find a good song. I was like, I don't want to hear all that yapping.
He's always like, do you want a roller rink? If you owned one, you'd be listening to this song, and you would chill and you would groove out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? A roller rink?
I haven't noticed him saying that to me.
A roller rink? What's he talking about?
I don't know. Although I want to go back into skating again. I used to skate when I was younger. And, ever since, like, probably, like, ever since, like, 2020 or maybe 2021, I remember there was, like, a while where, like, it was, like, trending a lot, like, on TikTok, like, skating, and I was really...
skating forever.
And, like, I was really into it, but, like, I just, like, never ended up buying any. And then, like, I don't know, again, recently, I'm just kind of like, what if I just start skating? Like, it's about to be, you know, I mean, I guess it is summer now. But, like, you know, it's gonna be nice out. I could start skating again. Who knows? Maybe I will do it. Who knows?
I should learn how to skate before I go to New York, and I'm just down the street.
Oh, yeah, you can skate there.
That would be so ridiculous.
I mean, it's New York, though.
I know.
And no one's gonna bat an eye at you, girl.
Bitch, I'd be flying.
And you'd have a good workout.
Yeah. But I'd be flying through those. I haven't gone skating. Bitch, we should go to a roller rink sometime.
Yeah.
Last time I went to a roller rink, I think it was, like, sometime in high school.
Yeah, the last time I went was definitely, like... It was in the beginning of high school.
We should go to a roller
rink. I used to go all the time, though.
Were you that girl?
What do you mean, that girl? That always went to the roller
rink? That was, like, always at the roller rink?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say always, but, like, it was either... Mall was definitely, like, the number one me and my friends would do. Always going to the mall. And then it would either be, like... After that, it would be, like, movies, roller skating... yeah, but I think just that. So, mall number one, and then I would say movies, and then roller skating number 3. But, like, we went pretty often.
I love the movies.
Yeah.
I love the.
I love it too.
I love the whole theatrics of it all.
I don't like it. How expensive it can be.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't buy snacks in the movies anymore.
Yeah.
I
usually take something in.
But I will like maybe get a nice bev if I'm like feeling.
Oh no, yeah. I always will buy popcorn and a beverage.
Always popcorn.
Yeah, I love popcorn. I love popcorn. Movie theater popcorn, and putting a bunch of butter on it. Because you know how they have that building where you just like put butter?
Mhm.
I love it. I always got popcorn. Pretty much always.
I need to start getting more popcorn. I always forget how good
I love
it
movie
is.
theater popcorn.
I just never get it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Apparently it's a thing where you can DoorDash it. Just
Really?
like movie theater popcorn.
I didn't know that.
I would love to do that. I don't know. I saw some podcaster talking about it.
Yeah?
And she was like...
She DoorDash it?
She DoorDashed it, and it was like a huge bucket of popcorn.
Wow.
And you get like a water bottle size of like the butter.
Really? Damn.
I know! It was like for like $15. I'm like,
Oh, that's
bitch.
not worth it to me.
Really? Like a bucket size?
Like a bucket?
It was like a big bucket. With like a thing of butter.
No.
I think I would get it. I think I would get it just
No,
to try
'cause, like,
it.
How big is this bucket? Because, like, you're saying bucket, but I'm just thinking of, like a large that I've seen, like, at movies. Like, they're big, large ones. Like, it's big, but, like, for $15?
I'd say like a bucket.
But, like, if you're actually meaning, like, it's big as fuck, like, not even just,
Yeah,
like, the large ones I usually see.
The way she described it, she didn't show, but the way she described it was like huge. She was describing it as like.
No, I guess if it really is huge like that, and I guess you're right. I mean, that is a lot of butter that they gave her. I guess so.
I would.
I don't know.
Bitch, I would just that butter down.
Really?
That butter is always so good.
It is good. I love it. That's why I always gotta put extra. I know he cleaned himself.
In the gooch.
Yes, in the gooch.
In the gooch.
In the gooch,
In
yeah.
the gooch. In the gooch. Oh my god. We know what we gotta talk about? You know what we gotta talk
What we
about?
gotta talk about, girl?
We gotta talk about our hater.
Oh yes, what's their name? I only know they have a little pineapple icon.
I think the name's like it's like Aaliyah something. It's like Aaliyah with some
Shout out
numbers.
to you, Aaliyah.
Shout out to you, Aaliyah. Hey, girl.
You gotta make this a TikTok.
I know
right
she
now.
always leaving cringe button down below. Cringe button down below. She is so.
It's funny to me. I think it's so funny.
She's so funny, but like also like Aaliyah, like shut the fuck up at this point.
But like. It's fine with me though, cause like doesn't it like boost up the algorithm?
Yeah.
So you keep posting.
You know,
that.
Aaliyah, you keep.
But like maybe
commenting.
get a little more creative.
Yeah, please get more.
Get a little more.
Cringe button down below is so lame. I want like.
I mean, it was funny the first time I saw it, but like it's like after a while, it's like, come on now.
I want you to, like.
Give me something new.
I
Size
want you
it
to,
up
like,
a bit. Come
try and hurt my
on.
feelings.
Yeah, trying to replace. I just want a good creative hate comments. Like we're in the beginning when you started posting shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were really good. Like I was really enjoying it. Like I was like, let's even make it a segment. But like I feel like we haven't gotten like any good hate comments like that recently.
I still think about
I want a good one.
I still think about the common yellow or gray teeth.
Oh.
With me, and I was like, that one stuck to me. That's one of the comments that stuck to me. I was like, are you for real? Are you
Yeah, I'm like really tired.
Yeah, it was a day.
Yeah.
I was up early.
No, I woke up early too. I told you, whenever I drink, I always wake up early.
Me too.
So
I don't
that's
know what it
happened.
is.
I don't know what it is. Like, I woke up early. I didn't go to sleep late, but I ended up waking up earlier than I needed to. And yeah.
I woke up at like 6:30 and I was like, Jesus Christ, leave me alone.
But also, it's a gloomy day. I feel like on gloomy days, I'm almost like, just like,
Mhm.
I'm much more chiller.
I feel like it's like getting better though.
I mean, it's gloomy, so what do you mean?
It's not like the sun isn't coming out more.
No.
Mm.
If I thought it was gonna rain when I came here.
I was afraid of it. Like I was afraid of it raining all day today. It was raining on my way to work a little bit. Just a little drizz. A little drizz, if you know.
Drizzy.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Dang.
I love him.
I know he's so cute.
Just like he's been oh my god, he's been staying inside more lately.
Really?
I'm trying to train him to enjoy the inside a little more. Because he's gonna be inside for 5 days when I leave.
Yeah, so that way he's like used to it, not like I guess freaking out that he won't be able to like get out.
I'm still trying to find toys that they enjoy. I'm
Have they been warming up to that one?
No,
Really?
They won't even try. I've tried to get Athena to play with it. I'll press the button. I'll sit on the ground and I'll play with it. Trying to get her to
No,
want to play
I
with it.
understand though, because
And
like,
she's
to, like show her.
She's like,
you got this for you.
and so I think we get a toy like the one that you sent me. But I can't keep that on while I'm away. I need to
Why
find.
not?
Like the battery's gonna die.
Yeah, well, like, I guess for like the first day, I guess.
Yeah, I get. Bitch, that would make me want to. Bitch, if I was a cat and I just saw that thing rolling around the ground for like a day and a half, I'd be like.
I guess,
You're
yeah.
real.
They'd be tired out though.
You're right.
And nice entertained.
Every time I check the camera's like. Oh.
And he's so cute. He's nappy.
He's been sleeping with me the past couple days. Well, last night and the night before that.
He's a cuddler.
He is a cuddler. I love... Athena's never been a cuddler. She was a little cuddly last night, though. She laid with me for, like, 2 minutes, and then she said, okay.
She was like, that's enough. That's enough for today. Let's calm down now.
And yeah, she's always, like, walking in front of me and, like, rolling over on her belly, wanting me to pet her. I'm like, if you just, like, laid with me, I would... You can see, the thing is, she used to sit in my lap all the time. Mm-hmm. But now she never sits in my lap. And this one,
I guess she, like, grew out of it. I don't know.
And this one, she'll sit in my lap for, like, an hour, and she'd just lay there, and I'd pet her. We haven't done that in a while.
When did she stop doing that?
I don't know. Honestly...
Since she came around?
Damn. Honestly?
Or she's got a grudge against you. She said, not anymore.
She said, not my watch. But she's never been the type to, like, lay with us in bed.
I guess, yeah.
I wish she was.
Yeah.
But it's like, I get it. I respect her space. She sleeps somewhere... Wherever the fuck she sleeps. She usually sleeps on the little red chair, or she sleeps in her... She stopped sleeping in her, her little... her little thing out there. The podium thing.
Oh,
She stopped sleeping in it, but...
Yeah, I used to see her on there all the time.
I know, but not lately.
I guess she's like... I'm telling you, she's just... I mean, she's gotten older. She's grown out of it. How long does it take for a cat to, like, I guess, reach adult age?
I don't know.
Because I was going to say... I mean, you've only had her for, like, what, 2 years at this point?
She's about 2 years old.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't think she is an adult. Like, I don't know, what, teenager?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how fast cats grow.
She's during her rebellious phase.
I don't know how fast cat grows in those type of years.
I wish I knew how old he was.
I mean,
like,
he's definitely not old, but, like, I feel like he's, like, 2 or 3 years older than Athena.
He does
I wouldn't say that much older.
Give a fuck about that laser. I tried playing with the laser with him. Did not. He just...
Well, girl, he's been out in the streets. A laser is not gonna entertain him. A laser.
He was watching it. He kept going like this, but then he would never, like, run.
But, like, he would never run to it because he knows that ain't nothing real. He's been out hunting.
Athena, though? Athena...
she doesn't know.
Climbing up the walls.
And that's why she was crying in a bush.
But sometimes she would just, like, also just stare at it. I just, like, they don't like to, like, play with toys.
I guess they're just not playful. I don't know. I don't know what to tell ya.
I just, like, I want to get them
Why
things
aren't you a playful man, huh?
I want to get them things to keep them entertained when I'm gone.
I mean, no, yeah, for sure. To, like, help them keep stimulated and not be bored, you know?
When I'm gone.
When I'm gone. I still love that song.
Is that from...
The Anna Kendrick?
That's from Pitch Perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Never watched it.
I watched it. I watched all of them. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of like whatever. Like, I watched them a lot.
My mom really likes them when they came out. I don't know if she still really likes them.
No, yeah, I remember watching them a good amount of times actually. But like I said, they're kind of like mid. But like for the time, it was like I guess like the thing.
For the time.
Oh yeah, that's a really good song though. Even now,
I've never.
That song still eats.
Could you do it?
I could never do it.
I could never do it either. It was
always... I would be like.
No, literally. I know that hit their elbow at one point and they flipped the cup around, so I'd be like,
yes, I remember everyone doing it in the cafeteria. Yes, I remember.
That was a viral sensation.
It was during that mustache.
2016.
2016.
2016, 2017, 2014.
No, I think it was like 2015, 2014. Because I was still in elementary. Yeah, the mustache.
The bitches who got the tattoos on the mustache.
I know they were.
Where are y'all at?
Yeah,
where are y'all at?
But it's like. I feel like I wouldn't really be tripping that much because it's just like the side of my finger.
Yeah. Would you have gotten it done if you were like?
When I was a kid, I would draw mustaches on stuff.
Would you?
So I feel like if I were.
You were that girl.
Yes, I liked it. I was very much into it. Yes, I was like drawing mustaches. I was into it.
I was never that girl who was like into the mustaches.
Nah, I was into it.
I was not.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a quick little break, really quick?
Oh, sure, we can take a break.
We're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a smidge of a break, and we'll see you in a second. We'll see you. Hello, girls. We are back, and we are feeling better than ever. Zucchini is still here. He's just in Maria's lap.
Yeah, he's chilling. Daniel says he's been feeling extra lovey.
He has been feeling extra lovey.
I don't mind.
Then he's gonna die.
A little buddy. God, I was thinking that earlier, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell him that. I was gonna. When you first told me, I was like, what if he's like about to die or some shit? And he's like. You know? And I was like, let me not say that, because...
Don't manifest.
You know?
Don't manifest bad things.
But also, like, I don't think so. If anything, like, well, you said no with, like, dogs, I've heard. Like, once they're, like, about to die, they, like, go away, actually.
That happened to my dog.
Yeah?
Yeah. His name was Nicky, and he ran away, but then he came back, and then like a few days later, we went outside to let him go to the bathroom, and in the middle of him using the bathroom, he fell over and he died.
Oh my god. Damn.
It's not funny, but
I guess it was like a quick death then, huh? Because he definitely just flopped.
I get he just in the middle of him peeing.
Yeah, I would have been in shock. I would have been like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I was looking out the window while.
What happened? No, we just saw him flop. Oh my gosh.
He was a good dog. I don't really remember much about him though.
Oh really? Were you really young?
I was. Yeah, I was like 6 or 7 when he died.
Oh wow.
If
yeah.
that.
Wow.
I loved him though.
Yeah, but you did.
He was a poodle.
Oh really? You had a poodle?
Yeah, I loved poodles. There was a little black poodle. He was my brother's ex-girl. It was my brother's wife's parents at one point, but then they couldn't take care of him anymore, so they gave him to us.
Oh, y'all took him in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. Good people.
Yeah. Y'all are good people for sure. He ain't go to no shelter.
He ain't go to no shelter.
He went to another loving home instead.
He was quite old.
Yeah.
He was quite old, so like it was like expected that he was gonna die like within the next few years when we got him.
Mm-hmm.
But he was so sweet.
Yeah. Aww. Well, I want to tell you this story. You probably already heard it. I would say it's like pretty popular. But it's about this guy. His name's I might be saying it wrong, y'all. It's a Japanese name. We put them nails away. You put them nails away. He took them out. He went, okay. Anyways, his name is Issei Sagawa, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to say Issei throughout the story.
Okay.
But, like, pretty much, he was born in, like, it was, like, 1940s in Japan. So, sometime around there. And, apparently, he had some, like, fantasies of, like, eating people, you know, being a cannibal and all that. And apparently, like, his first... Let me move this up, because I know sometimes I talk somewhat quiet. Apparently, like, the first time he, like, started having, like, these thoughts, he said, was, like, I think when he was, like, 6, he said. Looks was around the first time he started having, like, these thoughts. And, he was a pretty introverted guy. Well, a kid, I guess. He was a pretty introverted kid. And then, also, I know I'm pretty sure he had, like, some sort of, like, medical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, he was, like, short. Like, really short. He was, like, I think, like, the tallest he got was, like, 4'7". I could be wrong, actually. I don't think it was a medical thing. I think he's just naturally short.
Fucking loser.
But, like, no, literally.
Unless it was a medical thing.
No, he's a loser, not because of the medical thing. If it was a medical thing, then, you know, it's a medical thing. But he's a loser just in, like, the way, the things he did.
Okay, what
like,
did you
fuck
do?
him. Literally, fuck Issei Sagawa. Anyways. Pretty much, he was introverted as a kid, so he really got into, like, poetry and stuff like that. And, apparently, when he got older in his teenage years, he was also, I forgot to say, he was really attracted to, like, Western, like, features and, like, really tall women. Like, that was his thing.
Alright.
So, apparently, around then, I think during his teenage years, he did do that. He did do that.
Oh, my God.
Not to this lady, but, apparently he, like, if I remember correctly, he had, like, followed this lady. Yeah, he followed this lady around, and then, like, he saw what apartment she, like, went in, and then he broke into her apartment. I wish I remember her name so I could say it. I forgot. But anyways, she went in, he broke in, and apparently, like, she was sleeping naked. And then when he broke in, if I remember correctly, he, like, took pictures, I think, or, like, maybe he was gonna, like, do something. No, he backed out of wanting to kill her. I forgot why. But, like, he backed down in a moment, and then, like, the lady had woken up, and then, like, thankfully nothing happened to her. You know, just a little fright, you know, because, you know, you're just sleeping and then you wake up, some man's, like, looming over you, just
I'd be
you.
gagged. I would.
Yeah. But, yeah, apparently, like, I think he just got anxious in the moment of, like, what he was going to originally do, that he ended up, like, not doing anything, but he, you know, he did get caught, and, you know, and he went to, like, I think he didn't really get much of repercussions, though, because, his dad, apparently, is, like, really influential, has a lot of money, so, like, he didn't really pay any time. You know, he pretty much scot-free.
Slap on the wrist.
Literally slap on the wrist. And then, years later, he moved to Paris. You know, France.
Paris?
And over there... he was still studying. He was in college. He met this lady. She's this Dutch lady. So, again, with the Western features, you know, those features he really likes. He met her, and, apparently became pretty good friends, actually. Also, she was, like, really tall. I forgot how tall, but, like, she was, like, pretty tall, actually. So, again, another thing he really likes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they met, they become friends, and they were friends for a few years is the thing, too, because, like, they met around, like, if I remember correctly, he was, like, 26-ish, 20-something, like, late 20s is when he met her.
Old.
And then, he ended up killing her when he was, like, around, like, in their 30s. Yeah. He had, like, tricked her.
That took a turn.
No, literally, he had, like, tricked her into, like, coming over to his house or apartment, whatever. And then pretty much he was like, oh, I just, like, want you to, like, go over, like, this writing I wrote, because, like, I told you, he's very into
Mm-hmm.
writing and all that. So he's like, I just want you, like, to go over this, and then, like, and that's it.
Hmm.
And obviously she came because, like, they're, like, friends, she's thinking nothing's gonna happen, they've been friends for a few years. And, she goes over, and then he's like, when she gets there, he's like, oh, let's drink a little. So, they're drinking, they're chatting a little bit, nothing crazy, like, she ain't get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But, they drink a little, and then he, like, gives her the paper. She's, like, going over it. And apparently, like, the way she was, like, going over it, she had, like, her back towards him.
Okay.
And, like, he had went to the kitchen, I'm pretty sure, like, somewhere else. He, like, went somewhere else. He was like, I just need to go get this, and I'll be right back. Like, still in the house. So he went to another room, went to go get it, And then, like, she has, like, her back to him. And apparently, like, he, like, if I remember correctly, he hits her really hard with something and knocks her out. And then he, like, cuts her up, and at first he tried to bite her, like, tries to, like, eat her like that. Yeah. But, like, he couldn't, because, like, our teeth aren't that strong, so he couldn't do that. So he ended up just, like, oh my gosh, he ended up cutting, like, just different parts of her body, like, if I remember correctly, it was, like, her butt, her, like, cheeks, thighs. No, yeah, literally.
Is that movie that you, is that Seal movie that you made?
Yes, what was it called? What was that movie called?
Was it just called Seal?
Seal?
No. It wasn't Seal.
it
It was
was-
like
it's on-
Tusk. It was Tusk.
Tusk.
Is that the movie that you were talking about? No,
That's
it's
not
not
what I'm
Tusk.
talking about. It's a different movie.
What movie were you talking about? Oh, I know the
It's,
movie you're talking
um,
about. It's the one about the kidnapping.
Yes, I forgot what it's called. It's on Hulu. I know that.
He cuts her ass off. I know you made me watch it.
Literally
It's pretty
cuts
good.
her out. It is a good movie. But like, yeah, he's doing all that, and he's like experimenting how to eat her. So he like cooks her apparently and all that. Cooks part of her, and but also after like a while, he was like, okay, obviously I can't eat all of this, because like she's a human being, she's tall and all that. Yes, so he like ends up cutting her up and like putting her in a suitcase. 2 suitcases he uses, yeah. Cuts her up, puts her in a suitcase. Oh, I forgot to mention actually. That night when he did all that, after like, cutting parts of her, he like put the rest of her like in his bed. And if I remember correctly, he like did stuff to the body.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, he did. And he just like has her there for like I think like a day or two, like just chilling in his bed. And then that's when he like cuts her up and like puts her in a suitcase.
Okay.
But the thing is, like I said, he's like a really small man, 4'7". So when he like was like pulling these like suitcases, like the taxi person like had to help him. Yeah. And like if I remember correctly, yeah, the taxi guy, he like in a joking way was like, "What do you got in here? Like a body?" And he's like, I think he didn't say anything, or like he just like kind of laughed or whatever. And then he's like gets to like this park. Yeah, he gets to like a park, and then that's when he gets out and he's like lugging around these like 2 suitcases, and obviously it's calling attention because like he's a small man lugging like these 2 big suitcases. You can obviously like he's struggling. It's like people were saying he's like obviously like struggling, but I guess like he got real comfortable in that like nothing was like happening to him or whatever. That he like stopped at the park and he was just like chilling there. Like the suitcases were apparently like a little bit behind him, like not far, just like a little bit behind him. He's just there chilling, enjoying his day. Like nothing happened a few days ago. Like there's like not literally like a whole human being behind him. And I guess apparently also it was like hot. It was like really hot. So hot, really hot. There's a body in a suitcase. What do you think's gonna happen? I guess like smells were coming off. And people this man, he like came up and like started poking around in the suitcase, and I guess he didn't realize. And then I guess he opened it, and that's when he like walked away and was trying to get away, and like he was like a murderer, like to him, saying he's a murderer. And thankfully he was caught pretty like quick. I think within like an hour or 2 or like a few hours, he was caught that same day, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, and again the same thing.
He's a shitty murderer.
He is a shitty person. They catch him, and they were gonna have him there in jail, in prison in France, but like what was happening? I think they were gonna put him in like a mental institution or something like that. But the point is like, yeah, something like that. because like the French people were like, no, like we don't want him. Like we're like we don't want to pay like our because like taxes and all. Like we don't want our tax money going towards like this guy. Like we don't want him. Like send him back to Japan. So they sent him back to Japan. But the thing is, once he gets to Japan, again, his dad has a lot of money. So it was pretty much like a slap on the wrist. He gets free.
Oh my god.
Scot-free. You know?
After murdering a person?
Literally scot-free, Nathaniel.
Jesus.
This like was like in like 19-something, I forgot. 19-something. And then he's just been out up until 2022.
He was free?
Free.
What'd he do in 2022?
He died.
Oh.
But like ever since like 19... I really gotta get better with the dates. Ever since 19-something. Let me look it up.
So he murdered a person.
Yes,
and
literally.
Just got a slap on the wrist for it?
No, literally. He like came here. He came to Japan and then like, scot-free. Let me see.
I can't believe that.
Oh, it was in 1981 when this happened. So from 1981 to 2022, just scot-free. And apparently he was like, he felt like the shit pretty much.
He felt what?
He felt like the shit pretty much. Like he got away with it.
Oh yeah.
And he was like doing magazines and like a bunch of stuff about it. Up until 2022, and he died. Yeah.
He said, and I did it.
Literally.
And you would do
and
it
what?
too for a check.
Literally. I think that's so fucked
that
up,
is
though. Like,
so crazy.
Like, this man's, like, literally insane. And he just, like, got away. You could be. I don't know you.
What if I was?
Oh
do you want to drink?
No. I don't want to drink, actually.
Actually, I'm so okay.
I'm
just
very
like, I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm just like, a
There you
wave.
go. That was me earlier. I was like yawning a lot. I feel like now I'm not yawning that much.
A wave of tiredness just like smacked me in the face just now.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so tired. I gotta get over it. What?
Get over it.
What's that?
I think he farted. I smelled something funky, or maybe it was his breath. I don't know.
Probably his fucking breath. His breath reeks.
Out of nowhere, I just smelled something funky from him, and I was like, "Ooh,
get away, get away."
Damn, he just want to love on you.
I love you, honey. But
So
like,
cute.
you
But
are
yeah, that's
so...
the story of that.
That's crazy.
It was very fucked up. Yeah, I just can't believe he like literally just got free.
Doing
for, like,
interviews
for years.
That's yours.
Yeah.
Doing interviews. Yeah, I did it. And what about it? And what are you gonna do about
literally,
it?
that was his mentality. And what about it?
And what are you gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, they did nothing. Literally, they did nothing.
Damn. But if I murder somebody, I gotta go spend life in prison. I'm just kidding.
Like, you fucking should. As he should. He should have. He should have rotted in prison.
As he should have.
But sadly, that's not what happened.
Oh, to be rich.
I know. Well,
I
it
mean,
wasn't because have daddy's money. Because like I'm telling you, it was because like of his dad that he was like.
I mean, if I was rich, I wouldn't be
free
murdering
and
people.
fine.
But
Yeah, but he was. Yeah. Also, I want to talk about So there's this show called Mujeres Asesinas, and it's a show I pretty much grew up watching when I was younger. Like my mom would watch it, and my grandma would watch it, and pretty much it translates into murderous women. But like, it's so good. Like, it's so good. Right. It's always like the most cunt-looking actresses. Like, they always look so good, Nathaniel. It always looks so good. But it's like, it's really fucked up what happens usually in there.
Oh.
Well, because they're murderers.
They look so cunt, but they kill people.
Well, yeah. Well, the actors. I'm not saying the person. The actors. But like, the stories like based on like true like stuff that actually happened. So obviously, some stuff are like dramatized and like they don't give you like the original story, but it just always says it.
The original. Oh, it's just like based off true events.
Mm-hmm, type beat, yeah.
Yeah. Type beat type of shit.
Yeah, that type.
Y'all know what's going on.
But pretty much, I wanted to tell one because like I love watching videos about them. There's this one person I watch on YouTube where she like tell like what happened in them, and she also does another one. I forgot what it's called, but it's so interesting, and I want to tell one. So pretty much the one I'm gonna tell is. There's the one I watched recently where, like...
You still watch it?
Well, yeah, I wanted to watch it. My mom was watching it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that. And I was watching it, too. But I'm definitely going to get into it again. Because I'm telling you, like, the most I was watching right now recently was, like, the videos of, like, the girl talking about it.
Mm-hmm. And,
like, just, like, being like, this is what happened. But anyways, the one I saw recently was pretty much... So this girl, she's living with her friend, right? And pretty much in the beginning, this part really doesn't really matter that much, but, like... I'm still gonna tell you. Pretty much in the beginning, it starts where like they're living together, but like her friend is like, hey, you need to like start looking for something, cause me and my man, you know, want to move in together. Like he's gonna come live here. And then she's like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm literally having my finals in like a few weeks. Like, you're telling this now to me? Like, you know, she's like pretty much just freaking out. She's like, come on, like I literally pay like all this, blah 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 blah. And then I remember she even said like, come on, you know, you're not even gonna be with him that long. Come on, like for real, like you know that type of stuff. And like,
someone would tell me that.
Someone that looked into the future could have told her, would you believe it? Because her friend didn't believe it.
No.
Her friend was like, no, like, blah, blah, you know, they're just, like, arguing. But the point is, like, during the argument, she, like, turns around because she's gonna go smoke, and she, like, somehow hits her arm, like, on a window, and she, like, breaks it, I'm pretty sure. And then, like, she's, like, bleeding a lot, and then she had to go get stitches. She ended up going to a fucking hospital. I don't know how she did this. Like, literally, like, from what I saw, it looked like she hit a window, and then, like, you know, she's bleeding a lot. But, like, girl, she, like, goes to the hospital, and, you know, they're, like, doing a bunch of surgery on there, you know? I guess putting stitches on her and all that. And that's where she meets the doctor. And this doctor, he is the actor, yes. He is a little player, let me tell you, because when she like comes back, because I'm telling you, they did like surgery on her, because like in the like the show, like she like was under like anesthesia. Yeah.
What did she do to her arm?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn. Like, obviously, like she had to go to the hospital. But like, oh, I thought like, you know, some stitch and all that. But like, she was like under something, so like anesthesia. And then like when she had woken up, like, you know, he's there, you know, and then he's like kind of flirting with her, you know, blah blah blah. And then
sick.
Yeah, and then pretty much she goes home, and no, she doesn't go. No, yeah, she does go home. She knocks on the door because she's like, I don't live here, you know, considering like the last conversation she had with her friend. She's like, I don't like live here, I guess technically. So she like knocks on the door, and her friend's like, well, why didn't you like use the keys? Like you live here. And that's when like her friend's like, actually we're not moving in together, and you're definitely welcome back here. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then like she's like, okay, yeah, like I'll come back, you know, after like a little.
If you insist, if you're begging.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, you know, I will definitely come back, blah, blah, blah. But, like, they're getting along, you know, like, they're having a little laugh about it, you know? So, but...
You were right, we didn't last long.
And then, pretty much, if I'm correct, like, a day passes or something like that, and then, like, the doctor, he ends up calling her.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's like, oh my god, like, how did you get my number? Ha ha ha. Because, you know, she's also flirting, you know, she's flirting with him also. Stop. And then he's like, oh, I just, like, looked for it, like, you know, looked in here for it, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, you know, he asked her out for dinner, and she says yes. They go to dinner, and everything seems pretty great. Like, he seems like, you know, really great, you know, like, you know how they always act, like, putting that really good,
I
act,
know. Facade.
you know? Mm-hmm, that facade. But literally in the beginning of it, in the beginning of their dinner, he ends up getting this call, and he's like, answers it, and then he starts acting like, oh, I can't hear you, I can't hear you, what, you're cutting out, blah, 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 you know, and then he hangs up. And then, like, you know, she's just found it amusing. But then, during all that, it ended up being an ex, because she's like, oh my gosh, like, who was that? And he was like, oh, she's an ex, like, she's like, you know, obsessed, she's like, stalking me, blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, oh, that's crazy, but, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, their dinner goes fine, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they end up, what ended up happening? They end up going back to his house, you know. Things got a little frisky. You know, they move real quick, you know. And then again.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And then it cuts to another dinner where they're like at dinner again. But this time, this girl shows up. When he had went to the bathroom. When he had went to the bathroom, this girl shows up and she's like, let me tell you about him. And then she's like, I'm his ex. And then that's when she's like, oh, didn't you like call him, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, like he's actually crazy. Like right now he's great, but he's crazy. Like he's insane. Like don't be with him, you know, like trying to help a girl out. But like she doesn't like really believe her that much. Like she's kind of has thought in there. Like you can tell like she's like.
Would you believe her?
I don't know. Cause like, I feel like I'd be kind of like her where like I kind of want to believe, but in a sense like, you know, I want to believe him also because it's like, you know, he's showing me this person, you know. Like, I'm like, damn, like, what if she actually is, like, just obsessed? So I feel like I'd be, like, in the middle where it's like, I kind of want to believe, but sometimes, like, I wouldn't just be like, I believe you. Like, I wouldn't say I would.
I believe you, I'm coming with you.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't just be like, okay, I definitely believe you, but, like, I definitely would be, like, torn. Like there would definitely be a conversation. But anyways, he comes back from the bathroom, sees her there, and then he's, like, you know, saying, like, no, she's, like, just crazy, she's, like, following me, blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, right now it's good. And then she's like, right now it's good, but like, believe me, in the end, it's not gonna be good. So like, anyway, she's not really blaming her that much. Like, yeah, you can tell she's like a little worried. And she's like, yeah, what was that? Blah blah blah. Like, you know, he kind of just like eases her thoughts, you know. And then oh my gosh, it cuts back to where she's like talking to her friend. She's like, I wanted a little surprise for him. And then yeah, just like a little surprise for him. So she like goes to his house because he ends up giving her his key, his like house key. And she goes over to his house. You know, she cooks up some chicken. Specifically chicken.
Is that important?
Yeah, because let me tell you, when this man comes into that door, he's a little ungrateful motherfucker. He's like, what is this? I thought we were going to go out to dinner. It's like, I don't like surprises. I don't like chicken. I don't like chicken. He does not fuck with chicken. This man does not fuck with chicken. He was so mad over some fucking chicken.
I don't fucking like chicken. It's disgusting. Are you kidding me? You come into my home and cook me chicken. Ew.
And she's like, well, I just like wanted a little surprise. Like, I've been cooking it for like a while. And also like, she was like, also I've been waiting for you for like 2 hours. Because like, he said he was going to be there earlier. But like, he ended up being later. No, I think it was like 8 hours actually. It was something like that. And I think it was 8 hours, because I remember it being, like, pretty crazy.
Cold chicken.
No, yeah. No, it was 2 hours. No, I want to say it was 8. Anyways, it was a moment. She was waiting, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, after that, she's, like, starts talking back to him, too. Because, like, he's being ungrateful. And she's like, well, I waited all this time. And, like, look how long it took you. Blah, blah, blah. And then, but pretty much she ends up, like, being, like, no, it's fine, blah, 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 and whatever. And then, like, the next day, they wake up. And then, I guess he thought it was cute and funny. He's like, wake up, I have a little surprise for you. And he has like little breakfast. And like, she ended up thinking it was sweet though. Yeah, and they have a little breakfast together, you know. And everything's...
Is it chicken?
No, there was no chicken. It looked like toast and fruit and stuff like that. Anyways, they have their little breakfast, you know, everything seems pretty good with them. And he's just like, yeah, just like, don't fuck with surprises. Yeah, he's so proud of him. He's like, I'm not really a surprise person.
Shut up.
But anyways, then it cuts to where again she's at her man's house, you know, because you know she has a key, and then she's with her friend and they're like studying because like she's like studying to be like a doctor or like a nurse, something like that. She's like studying for that, and her and her friend are studying there because she was already there at her man's house, but like her friend just like came over because like she was like around that area. Mm-hmm. She was like, oh, just like come over here, like let's study, you know, like that way you don't gotta go far. So they come over, they're studying, blah, blah, blah. But then he gets home, and he's, like, annoyed. You can just tell he's annoyed already. You know? He's like, I'm going to my room. Like, okay. Oh, okay. Didn't even say a hi or anything. Just like, I'm going to my room.
Sounds like dude from
you know? Oh my gosh, like, let's familiar, girl.
This is hauntingly familiar.
Well, maybe the ending will be much more different.
I know. Maybe it won't be.
No, it will. Girl, if it's not, oh my god, he's fucked.
There's still time.
But anyways, I forgot to tell you, during the breakfast, since he's a doctor, he was telling her about this, like, acid. He was telling her about acid, yeah.
Okay.
And, like, how he, like, you know, melts your skin, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh, don't tell me about this right now in breakfast, you know? And anyways, back to where we were at. He's like, I'm going to my room, blah, blah. And, like, she gets up, she's like, well, like, why are you acting like this? Like, come on, like, she's here to study because, like, she was here and, like, she would have driven so far and, like it would have been too much, you know? And she's like, we'll just, like, go, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's not even going to be here that long. And then he's like, no, I'll go. Like, I just wanted to come home from work and relax. And it's like, you can still relax. Like, you could literally just have said hi, hello, blah, blah, blah. You know, have some, like, good little, like, conversation. Like, and then you could have gone. But being like, I'm going to a room is crazy. Like, that is crazy.
Actual toddler behavior.
Yeah. But anyways, he's like, no, I'm just going to leave. You stay here.
In my own home.
Yes, it was crazy. So he leaves, and then she, like, you know, does that little awkward walk back to her friend. Did you understand what I just said? Because what did it sound like that?
I got it.
What? Did you hear the way it sounded so weird? Let me say it again. She did that awkward walk back to her friend. And she's like, hey, everything's totally fine.
It's fine. Let's keep studying.
Literally, so they keep studying, you know. It's a little awkward. Anyways. Yeah. And then it cuts to... Oh my gosh. It cuts to this where it starts to get crazy. So it cuts to this other...
To the girl.
Yes. It cuts to the other scene where they're like... Again, she's at her... Ooh. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. It cuts to where she's, again, at his house, and she's calling him, there wasn't a really particular reason she was calling, if I remember correctly. But she calls him, and he's, like, not answering. Ooh, I forgot to mention. So, before that, it cut to another scene where, like, he's, in the doctor's office, you know, because he's a doctor. And, he had done surgery on this lady's, like, breasts. He had enhanced them. And then, you know, he's like, it's somewhat fine. He's just looking at it, he's like, yes, looking all great, but, like, he's being kind of flirtatious, you know? And then that's when it comes to the scene where she's, like, calling him. And he's, like, not answering. And that's when it comes to the other scene where he's literally fully making out with this lady. Yeah. After he, like...
Even he was surprised.
Yeah, he's like, what? I gotta groom myself. Anyways, so... it comes to that, and then he did end up actually answering, though, after, like, a few rings. Because at first he didn't answer, but then he did end up answering. He's like, what? I can't talk. What? Such a big... He's like, I can't talk right now. Oh, I can hear you. Like, you're, like, coming off, you know? And then, like, obviously, it clicked for her. It clicked for her, like, what was happening. She's like, oh, my God. Like, he's doing to me what he did to that other girl. Like, this is true. And then, like, it cuts her, like, just, like, crying and screaming, you know? And then she, like, goes to the doctor's office. And then she catches them. She opened the door. Because, like, the receptionist's like, no, you can't go in there, blah, 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 you know? But she's like, no. And she opens the fucking door, and she catches them in the act. And then, I forgot. This is the thing that did confuse me, though. Because, like, it doesn't show, but, like, she, like, somehow, like, had, like, cuts on her face. I think she, like, had to go, like, because she was, like, freaking out when she, like, realized what he was doing. And I guess, like, somehow during that, when her freak out, she was, like, going like this and, like, fucking running and, like, all that and stumbling. I guess she somehow hurt her face. Because, like, when she, like, opened the door, it cuts to her face. And, like, she has, like, blood and, like... It's nothing too crazy. But, you know, she has little scratches on her faces, you know? And then, like... Crazy. This is where it gets crazy. He turns around and he goes, close the door. She's like, what? Close the door. She closes the door. And then she just sits in the fucking lobby. Yeah, just sits in the lobby just... as he just finishes, you know, doing his thing. And then he comes out. The lady comes out. Oh, my gosh. It's so crazy. She's just like... And then the guy just, like, walks her to the receptionist. He's like, help her out, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, why did you do this? Like, what's happening? And he's like, I don't love you. You're crazy. You're a stalker. Like, you're obsessed. We've only been with each other for 2 months. Like, this is too much. What? What?
You gave me a key.
You gave her... Yeah, exactly. You gave her the key. And also, you've been together for 2 months. It's like... Why are you cheating on her? She's not doing so much at all. But anyways, she's like, he ends up calling a friend during the middle of their conversation after he said all that to her, like, I don't love you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I have this patient. She has, like, these scratches on her face, like, nothing too crazy, just very minor. I usually help fix it up. And then he hangs up and she's like, you're not gonna patch me up? He's like, no, I'm busy. Yeah, after he said all that, which I guess isn't that crazy. After he said, I don't love you, I don't want you, you're crazy and you're obsessed, you're doing too much.
Just feeling hauntingly familiar. Like, I'm like scared.
So
like, I'm like actually scared. Did you choose the story on purpose?
No, it's literally just like the one I saw and I was like, oh, I want to tell it. Oh my gosh, but I forgot to say, I also forgot to say this one part. She had like done a little like, she had done another little surprise for him. She had like got him like some sort of like jewelry. And then again, she gave it to him, and he was, like, again, ungrateful. And it was like, I don't really want this, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I'm going away on a business trip anyways. And he leaves. And then that's when it cuts to everything I just said. Anyways, now we're caught up. So then, like, after that, you know, she goes to that other guy, gets patches it up and all that. Oh, and at the end, he said, leave the keys in the mailbox. Don't forget that. Leave the keys in the mailbox. Because, like, I don't want to see you ever again. And then that's when she goes, gets all patched up. And she goes to the house, but she does not leave the keys at the mailbox. She ends up hiding under hiding in a house under his bed, and she had like brought. All you see is like she has something in like a bucket, and she has it with her, and then she like goes to hide under the bed, and you see she has like a gun, and then that's when he comes in, and then he like gets on the bed, you know, lays down, and then like you just see her like under the bed, just like there, you know. And you can just, like, see her kind of, like, you know, like, worried, I guess, kind of anxious and all that. And then, like, she just has a gun like that. But then, I guess, like, she, like, was like, no, I'm not going to shoot him. Because she, like, ends up coming out of the bed slowly after, like, a moment. And then that's when she...
Imagine what that looked like. Imagine just hearing, like, whoosh, whoosh. You look down, you just see a woman, like, okay.
Hello. Well, again, at that point, she would just shot him, I guess. But anyways, she comes out and he's still asleep, and that's when you see she has the acid. Yeah, she has this bucket, and then she starts like drenching it on him, and then he obviously starts screaming. Good. You know, he's like, ah, ah. That's crazy. Saying good, having acid thrown on you. I mean, he did some fucked up shit, but having acid thrown on you is I mean, listen, he cheated on her and he did some crazy ass shit. But acid is crazy. I will say some of the cases on there are like kind of crazy, and I'm like, at least when I was a kid, I remember being like, that's kind of valid. But not for this one. That's crazy. Like, yes, he cheated, but also it was just a 2-month relationship. Anyways, she's throwing acid on him, and he's, you know, screaming, you know, and then somehow he, like, ends up calling, like, 911 or whatever. I don't know how he fucking did it, because, like, his eyes are closed and everything, because, like, I'm telling you, she threw acid on his face, on his fucking private, you know, on his wee-wee.
Good.
Mm-hmm. And then,
never use that again.
Yeah, well, yeah, she did it there for a reason, because she caught him cheating, and, you know, he's screaming, blah, blah, but, like, somehow he ends up calling 911, you know, even though he couldn't see. And then, like, he calls, you know, and then he goes to the bathroom. He's, like, stumbling towards the bathroom, like, he's screaming, like, you know. And then she's just there, like, watching. And then, like, you just see her, like, again, like, looking scared type of way. And then he ends up turning on the water and, like, again, just screaming and all that. But he ends up dying because,
Oh, maybe not so good.
Yeah, then it cuts to, her just, like, sitting on the bed waiting for the police. And then him being rolled out.
She waited for the police?
Yeah, she just sat there. I told her she had, like, that scared face, just kind of, like, sitting there on the bed.
The way I would have loved.
And he was just...
The way I would have...
Yeah.
Gotta go.
That was crazy, though. She threw acid
That
on him.
is crazy.
I think that's insane.
That bitch, what?
I mean, he definitely did some fucked up shit.
The acid?
Throwing acid on someone is crazy. Like, that's interesting.
Goodness.
Like, I heard this one case. This is not something different. Like, I remember, I heard this one case where, like, it was back in the day, back somewhere in the 19-somethings.
Here we go.
Yeah. These black people were in a pool, and this guy...
There's a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture. Yeah, I saw the picture.
Throwing acid on them into the pool. I think that's so fucked up.
I know, I saw that picture.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
It was like the hotel manager didn't want them swimming in the pool.
Oh, it was a manager?
Yeah, it was like the hotel manager didn't want them swimming in the pool, so he started throwing acid in it.
I don't know where the fuck he got his acid, also.
Yeah,
he got it real quick.
He's just carrying around acid. you don't have your gallon of acid just prepared for anything.
I can't say I do. But I think that's so crazy, like, that amount of hatred just because someone's color.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, having that much hate for someone in my body.
Yeah.
Just because, like, why does it matter?
It doesn't.
No,
it's like, what does it matter to you? Like what about it?
How's it affecting you?
I was gonna say, I do remember seeing this one documentary where, like, it was, this white couple talking about, like, I forget, like, what the documentary was really about. Like, obviously it had to do with, like, racism and, like, why they think things like white supremacy and that type of shit. Where they were like, yeah, I think my kids are better, so they deserve better than the black kids. Type of way. It's like the way they thought of it. At least that's how the lady was thinking about it.
Oh.
So like the guy was talking about, like, if they could have higher, like, education, just like a better life in it, and blah blah blah, you wouldn't care. So I forgot how it was, but like I don't remember everything. But like I just remember her saying that, and I was like, that's like insane. Like obviously you want the best for your kids, but like I forgot exactly what it was. Like why she was saying it.
I would love like a documentary where they like interview races. Cause I just want to like know why. Cause like, I just like genuinely don't get it.
It was hitting on that type of stuff. But I forgot like what specific like question he had asked. But like she had said that.
I just like genuinely don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you could like have that much hate for someone.
Yeah.
Just because like their skin color. So like I would love a documentary where they interview people and like they tell honest answers because you know that they would be lying. You know they would be lying. But I want to hear some honest answers and be like, why do you hate them so much? Like, what's the big deal? I want honest answers.
I mean, I feel like, honestly, there are some people you could find. Like, people part of the KKK.
I'd be like, what's your problem?
Like, I know some of them, I know they wear hoods, but I guess, like, for the ones, like, are more out there.
I saw TikTok.
Those would be the ones to ask.
I saw TikTok where this girl, like, in, like, the 90s dressed up as, like, Casper the Ghost.
Oh, and she looked at... No, I've seen stuff like that. I've seen stuff like that, yes.
Oh my god. Do you know what I've been seeing? I'm sorry, this is, like, a drastic change in conversation, but you know what I've been seeing all over fucking YouTube, and it, like, genuinely makes me mad? These, like, grown adult women, like, grown adults, and they're, like, acting like children on TikTok, and like YouTube, and the views they're getting is like weird.
Oh no, I get what you mean.
Like the views they're getting are scary.
I was actually talking about this with one of my sisters. Not the youngest one, the other one.
I would hope not the youngest one.
I was like, cause like she was like watching shorts.
It's on shorts. It's a lot on shorts. That's where I see it.
And I was like, ugh, I really don't like that one person. Like, why is she like I don't like her voice. Cause like she was making that voice where it's like purposely like trying to sound like younger, like, and I was like, I don't like her. And she's like, why do you like her? And I'm like, well, like the way she's like acting with that voice, like I just don't like it. And like just, again, it's like the way she's acting, like a full grown woman acting like that and making that voice. It's like, oh, I don't hate it. My sister's like, you're hate. I'm like, no, it's weird.
And like the likes, like they're getting like some of them are getting like millions of likes, and I'm like,
well, it's because like they're directing towards the kids.
I know.
I mean, I can tell you who's liking it because my little sister, she liked watching it.
I just find it so strange.
No, it's definitely is strange. Especially, I mean, I always thought it was strange even when I was younger. Cause like again, my stepdad, he really introduced technology to my sister like from a really young age. Mm-hmm. So like from like toddler, she was like on the phone, which I guess is like a lot of people, a lot of kids nowadays, anyways. But she was like,
my little sister was.
Mm-hmm, she would want to be on the phone like a lot, and again, she would like be on YouTube and like she like put on these videos of like people like unpackaging stuff, which I don't.
My little sister watched those a lot.
I don't fully hate on that because like I mean I used to watch like some
like,
sort of stuff like that.
I feel like those like unboxing videos where like they're like obviously made for kids and like it's obviously like a character. Those are fine.
But it's like just... some of them get weird. The thing is like the ones I would remember, they'd be like making noises.
Oh,
like,
when
it's
they're
like, yeah, it's like you know what they're doing. Like, it's like you know what they're doing.
Like, what the fuck are like? Oh, I just hate when they act like that.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, like, there's this one girl that pops up on my shorts page, all the fucking time, and it's just like, stop it. Mm-hmm. I know, or like, especially when they're like grown adults and they use like audios of like a kid talking, and I'm like,
like some of them can get really weird because like, yeah.
Especially like if they're like in like a really like skimpy outfit and they're doing an audio of like a kid talking. They're like in like a bra and like a short skirt and they're like it's like an up high angle and they're like doing an audio of a kid talking.
Bless you.
Bless you.
You gotta sneeze again. You gotta sneeze.
It's just like it makes me so uncomfortable. Anyway, are you ready to end this episode?
It's really weird. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and skedaddle and skedoodle. Yeah. We have some dances. Dances that we gotta learn. So Maria, where can everyone find us?
Well, if you're so desperate to find us.
Because we know you are.
Yeah, we know you are. We're on all streaming platforms, Chatterbox Crew. And then if you want to find us on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or X, whichever you fancy.
I need to start tweeting on there. What did I just say?
Huh?
I need to start tweeting on our Twitter. I never knew. I never know what to tweet on ours.
I don't know. I guess just like random stuff. I mean, isn't that what Twitter pretty much is?
Yeah, I do like
just
to tweet on mine.
Random shit.
I like to tweet on mine. Anyway, you can
find us. I guess right now you can tweet.
Filming an episode?
Yeah, literally that. Filming an episode. I mean, or about to do some dances.
Oh, that would be. Oh, I'll tweet that. I'll tweet that one.
But anyways, we're Chatterbox. We're the Chatterbox Crew on those. And then if you want to find me on my Instagram, it's xo.xo.maria with 2 A's at the end. And then my TikTok is whatsup_Maria. And what about you?
If you want to find me, you can find me at http_nxthxn on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want to find me on YouTube, it's just simply.nxthxn. Again, I have just posted a work with me vlog, and it's really, girl, it kind of did good.
Yeah?
It's kind of been doing good. I'm kind of like...
You're popping off.
It's kind of... But I think I worked really hard on the video, so go fucking watch it, bitch. Anyways, are you ready to end it?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't do an ASMR this time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, girl. This is your time. You still got some drink left. Mm-hmm. I'll help you out. I got water.
Wow.
Refreshing.
I love... Anyway. Turn your volume back down because goodbye!